I manifest this person to my life? Hi, my name is Brenda, and this channel is about to set your feminine side free and to make you connect to yourself, feel free, and just live the life that you always wanted to live. We are talking right now about manifestation, which is a really interesting topic actually, because manifesting is basically a cliche, let's say it like this. A lot of people think that I can manifest something to my life that I want, you know? And the truth is, when you try to manifest something that you want, in that case, you think that that thing is in the future. So that's why you try to manifest. And that's why for a lot of people, manifestation doesn't work, because you think it's in the future when actually it exists right now in the moment. And this is what we're gonna go through also. If you want to try to manifest someone to your life that you love or you lost because you broke up or whatever, it's basically about the wound again that we were talking about the latest video before. So if you're curious about that, just check it out. It's on my channel. Why you always try to manifest someone that we love is because the only thing that your brain can think is what you already had, right? So everything else which is in the future, it's scary for your brain, and it's like, oh, you know, I don't know how is it gonna be, like how your brain could imagine the next man when it doesn't have any information about that. And that's why it's so scary, you know, because your brain is trying to protect you basically, and your brain can only protect you by like signing that the future is scary, we don't know how is it. So that's why I'm gonna tell you that no, just think about the past, just think about what you already know, because then it's free. I know it didn't hurt you before, so let's think about that. And the future is like, okay, well, I don't know how is it gonna be, and I'm trying to protect you, because who knows what the future is gonna, you know, like give you, or what is it actually about. So your brain is just trying to protect you, and it's completely fine and normal thing. Because when you had an ex, you broke up, like it was a really bad breakup or whatever, because you're still in love with that man, and then your brain is trying to like, you know, like, can we get back to each other, you know, all those thoughts about can we find a way back to each other at some point, you know. In that case, you are training yourself to the past. Imagine that basically you are right now in a room, and in this room there's a lot of doors, you know, that it could open in the front of you, and you are like, okay, but I don't know which door should I open, because I don't know which one is having something good for me and which one is not, which one gonna hurt me, or which one is gonna like give me a present, let's say it like this. But you know all of those doors which is behind you, you know, and those doors are safe. And even if you weren't feeling the best with this man, even if you had fights, even if you deeply had the intuition that you have to break up, basically your brain is still wired to the past, wired that, okay, this man hurt you, but you went through all that, so let's just get back, you know. And the subconscious is trying to just simply reconnect you with the past, is trying to tell you that this is the way for you, you know, this is the way to get back, and so on. It's all your subconscious, because if you are living consciously, then you know that it wasn't good and it had to end because of something, and you can just open yourself to the future, open yourself to those doors. Because always when you end something in your life, remember that it's really important. When you end something in your life, it means that something better is coming, and it means that you have way better things that the unknown is just gifting you, you know. And that's the most important thing. And I can tell you from my life that every time when something is ended, when the door was just closed behind me, it was always a huge grow, you know. Like I was here and I grow here, and then grow again and again and again, and I felt like it was always like a bigger and bigger growth, you know. So first I was just stepping a bit, then a little bit bigger, then bigger, and then you know, like the sky. And at some point you are like, can I grow more? And of course you are stepping bigger and bigger every time when something is ending in your life, whatever it is. It can be a relationship, a friendship, a job, a business, whatever, you know. It's like For me, it's a really good example to make to talk about like relationship and business, because both can be really like an upside down thing, you know, but it's always the same. Like, you grow in a relationship also, or if relationship ends, then you grow to be in a better and better relationship, you know. And in business is the same, you know, because you can be like, oh my god, I lost that right now, I don't have clients, you know. Sometimes you are like, oh, okay, what can I do? We all know in business that sometimes we lose to learn and to grow way more, you know. It's completely fine. So that's why whenever you want to think about someone to attract back to your life, or to just manifest back to your life, just think about that for a moment. Like, am I really wanna attract this man back to my life, or I just wanna like manifest the feeling that I had? So when you want to manifest a specific person to your life that you know, it's because you basically fear of the future, because your brain is trying to protect you, or you have, you know, the thoughts basically that how good the past was. So it is only about your brain, you know, because the pain is caused by all the memories from the past. That's it. If you don't have the thoughts, then you can just concentrate on the pain in your belly, and that's it. And then it disappears, completely disappears. If you have a weird feeling here, just concentrate on the feeling, how it feels, you know, and it can set itself free and disappear. But from the point that you start to think, you are making yourself deeper and deeper and deeper in the pain, because your thoughts are the one which is actually keeping the pain with you. That's it, nothing else. It's only your thoughts. So if your pain cannot go away just for a second, stop thinking, and then it's gonna completely disappear. Every time when the pain is staying with you and you feel like that the pain can't leave, it's just obvious. You are thinking, and that's why the pain can't leave you. If you are concentrated on the pain, how it feels to you, it can set itself free. That's why sometimes when you break up with someone, you feel sad for like months, you know, because you still think about that person, you still think about the good memories that you had before with him, and that's why it feels so bad, and that's why you have the pain with you, because you are still thinking about the past instead of opening yourself to the future, trusting the unknown consciously, and consciously knowing that the unknown is bringing you amazing things. And it is also connected to your feminine, because if you can lay, relax, trust, and just open yourself to the infinite possibilities of the life that is bringing you, and you trust the unknown, that it's the best for you. This is also part of being feminine, you know. Feminine energy is soft. It's soft, and it's surrounded by the masculine. That's why men and women gets really bad, you know, because if you are a woman and you're not trying to control things, you are just being yourself, laying in your feminine, trusting, relaxing, you know, you can open your fullest potential in that, and you don't need to attract and manifest anyone that you know, before or right now, wherever. You can just open yourself to the endless possibilities. Know that the unknown is bringing you the best ever possible, and just feel that you are a beautiful woman, that you are so valuable. Feel your own value, feel your own beauty. You can feel also the masculine energy holding you and just giving you the space to bloom, you know. We were also talking about my last video about that, how I imagine the feminine and masculine, that the masculine gives you the space to bloom. So if you are curious, just check it in that video. It's really good. You will understand what feminine and masculine means basically. So check it out. Do not try to manifest exact person. Do not even try to manifest anything, you know. You can have everything in your life if you are living the life that you are already. It's so much more to talk about that topic, and I promise you that I bring you way more. I even want to tell you how I attracted the man of my standards. Step by step, he was like this in only 2 months. And there is so much more. But the most important right now that you have to take with you, and it's better to take with you, is that instead of manifesting everything, just be Be what you are, you know, because if you are living the life that you want, basically, that's how you attract everything to exist in the 3D world, let's say it like this, because it's existing in you, so it can come to you easier in the 3D world. So if you feel good with being an amazing wife, with being appreciated by the man, with being spoiled, being loved, you know, and all of that, and then live that life every day. Live that. If you feel good with having a successful business, with earning millions, then live that life. You know, how would you live as a person who has that? Simple. And live it every day. And that's how it can show up in the physical world. That's it. So take it with you. And if you want to know more about this topic, then feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments.